Montgomery. Cassidy Hubbard is with us as well. Got a good showdown tonight. The experience of the Boston Celtics, a little youth movement going on in Orlando, and excited again to get another look at Jalen Suggs, the number 5 pick overall.
Absolutely, and Jalen Suggs, you can tell he's got that number 5 pick attention from his counterparts in the sense of the game. They're pressuring him, they're putting a lot of pressure, and this is a great test for him. He's finding his teammates. He has to keep his composure because when you're number 5, when you're a lottery pick, the other players know it and they want to have good games against you. So look for him to be more aggressive. I would call this a bounce back game because he didn't play particularly great last game. Woo, but that was great. That was great, Jalen! That was great. So I want to see more of that, attacking the rim and showing what he can do.
40 points through the first couple of games, shooting from downtown better than 40%. Got another look at Jalen Suggs this evening. Let's check in now for more on the Magic with Cassidy.
Well, ladies, the Magic are coming off a loss last night in an overtime win on Monday, and I spoke with head coach Jamal Mosey before the game, and I asked him his approach to his rotations heading into this one on a back-to-back, and he said he's going to play it by ear. Obviously, he wants them to get this experience here at Summer League, but he wants to be smart about it as well. I also asked Coach Mosley if he plans to coach here the whole Summer League, and he says he's going to play that by ear too. He wanted to coach since they have a lot of guys that are part of the foundation here, and it's good for their team to hear his voice and terminology, but he does plan to allow one of his assistants to take over at some point, but wants to empower his guys that way as well.
Very, very interesting. A little load management for the players and for the coaching staff. Going to be fun to watch this Orlando team try and come together. For Boston, we've seen a few guys here with some experience, including Aaron Nesmith, drop 33 in their last game.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys that you should definitely look out for. You know, his teammates talk about how good of a teammate he is, and I think that's important when you talk about a player, but can knock down the outside shot, athletic, moves around. That's a tough shot right there, fading, but just a shot maker. When you look at these shots, he has a quick release. He can get it off at any moment. Great teammate, high energy, and super competitive guy. So those are the type of players that you want on your team, and he can become one of those important, influential role players on the Celtics, so that he has a big opportunity here.
Doing some dishes as well with the 7 rebounds. And how about the 7 of 9 shooting for Aaron? That was after he went 1 for 8 against Atlanta. So we won't put the streaky moniker on him just yet. Let's see what happens here in Game 3 for Boston.
Putting on a clinic, and that clinic is called Passing 101. Right here you can see 2 quick passes to get a man a wide open 3. Here Hauser, he came in hot and his teammates found him. He made another one right after that, and then the no-look pass from Edwards for a little easy dunk. Thank you, Merry Christmas. I love when you get those type of passes where no one's looking. Edwards finds his man, but they made 11 assists on 16 made field goals. and their veterans leading the way on offense and defense. Yes, they're making a lot of shots, which we're going to see here, but their defense has been spectacular. And some of those guys that are making shots right here, Neesmith, the float game, he's had his handprint all over the game, just been in attack mode, whether it's a layup, whether it's a floater. He even stepped out and hit some threes. But Pritchard, he's been controlling three-point land, and when he makes one, you better believe that's at the hash mark. And he did a little crossover between the legs, step back at the hash, and he can do that consistently.